It's mostly doom and gloom out there. You know how politics tends to be, but we did get a little bit of good news recently. By good news, I mean funny news. You know, things that make you laugh are good. Morally good. And in this case, laughing at the misfortune of people with very, very, very bad financial inclinations is a moral good. Bored Ape Yacht Club goes full laser eyes and allegedly blinds Ape Fest attendees. Picking on NFT crypto guys is like, it's like the lowest hanging fruit because these are people who would take out a second mortgage so they could invest further into like the Nigerian emails. You know, like there is a prince who just needs a bit of money to access their fortune, and they will give you half of them if only you take out a second mortgage. It's a whole party full of these guys. I mean, look at this. You know, Bored Ape Yacht Club was, I mean, it is like the big NFT property, and as a product of that, it's mostly used as a kind of like status indicator. You know, like if you have an NFT from the you know what I'm talking about by the Bored Ape Yacht Club, right? That's the stupid monkey NFTs, right? Eminem and Snoop Dogg did a song where they had the Bored Ape Yacht Club. You see, it has the Nazi logo, the Totem Camp or whatever the it's called. That thing, that Bored Ape Yacht Club, the one that's transparently run by grifters. Anyway, they did a big old show for funsies, and apparently, it was meant to be like a black light event, you know, like where things glow and it's all pretty. But apparently, they used like ultra powered UV lights, like medical grade, like like frying these people, and they got blinded because a lot of the light that was hitting them wasn't in the visible spectrum; it was in the UV spectrum, and they were just getting cooked. They were getting like a triple sunburn. Anyone else's eyes burning from last night? Woke up at 3 a.m. with extreme. I didn't mean to click. I just meant to highlight. Extreme pain, ended up in the ER. Saw a couple reports, but just trying to figure out if there was a common thread. Oh my gosh, ye and eyes burning so bad. Doctor woke up at 4 and couldn't see anymore. Had so much pain and my whole skin is burned. Needed to go to the hospital. It really does defy like parody. Like you would think like, oh, it's a joke. Like obviously these sort of serially incompetent crypto grifters would be so like bad at organizing an event that they would just like roast everybody with ultra powerful UV lighting. But they did. I mean, it's not a joke. It happened. It's real. We live in that world now. I'm so delighted by the fall of crypto and of the NFT space. More so the NFT space than crypto, because you know crypto's still chugging along in some form or another, albeit weakened. You always know when you see a terrible opinion on Twitter, like the person who's offering it has some weird crypto bullshit in their header. You know, there's not much to say about NFTs ever since Dan Olson, Folding Ideas guy, made the video on it. Like that pretty much opened and shut the conversation. It was like the best video on the entire subject. You don't need much more than that. So I always feel sort of redundant when talking about it, but like the world in which NFTs succeeded in kind of mainlining people into crypto is a much darker world than the one we live in today. Thankfully, you know, it was kind of a doomed project from the start. Much like I suppose the party with the crazy UV lights. Again, with the low hanging fruit, but I do feel kind of bad for some of these guys, you know? Like again, I'm cribbing a lot of this from the Folding Ideas video, but it really does seem like a lot of people who get into crypto are sort of young, dumb, economically and socially anxious people who have some disposable income either through circumstance or because of their tech jobs, and they're looking for a way to get up on top of others. I think the common tendency that I see, apart from the cultish mentality with people who are like unironically into NFTs, is that a lot of them seem to be megalomaniacs. I don't know. I don't want to like say it's because they're all terrible people, because I do think a lot of them are just very vulnerable and have been fleeced by grifters at the top. But at the same time, like, I mean, I guess it's kind of like any kind of pyramid scheme, right? Where it's like, I sell like Cutco knives, but I'll bring you on board and I'll sponsor you and I'll make 10% of your shit, and then you pull more people on. Eventually you make there's like this megalomaniacal, like I'll stamp on anyone that I can to get on top attitude that I see pretty often. This like condescension. I don't know. Maybe I'm just reading a little bit more hate into it than is warranted, because I can hate the NFT dudes on Twitter so much because they're so annoying. I don't really know. Either way, it's really, really funny. I hope the guys who got blinded get better. Maybe when maybe their new and improved eyes will help them see how they've been fleeced. Eye pain, poor vision, and burnt skin. Jesus, these guys are all going to get cancer. Oh my god. Oh, same tweet. Nice. Good reference. Powerful non-RGB LED light bars on stage that could be powerful UV lights. In 2017, a Hong Kong party blinded attendees with UV lights that are designed for medical disinfection purposes. At this moment, UV lights aren't confirmed to be the cause of the Ape Fest injuries. Really? That's what I've heard everyone saying that. How old is this article? Published Monday? Oh, okay, so it's a few days old. Maybe, I guess since then it's been. When asked how the company will avoid nearly blinding its customers at its next Bay Area Yacht Club party, Yuga Labs declined to speculate until a complete... We have no comments on our methods of preventing blindness at our next party. I guess I don't know what I'd say either. Get me out of this goofy-ass segment. Get me out of here. Get me out of here.